Why I called John of Ryla our father of the desert. And originally the asceticism of the church took place in the desert, in the Nile Valley, in Egypt, in the desert, in the Holy Land, and also in the desert in Syria. But what happened is, as time went along, holy ascetics created deserts wherever they went. Not that everything went to sand and the growth and the vegetation died, but they created the idea of the desert in the forests of Russia and on mountains like Ryla and like Mount Athos and Mount Olympus. And so the men and women who live like that I call of the desert, because they were creating the desert wherever they lived in terms of excluding things around and being solely focused on God. And that's always been the advantage of the desert. And it's interesting, the prophets in Israel would call Israelites, when things had gone bad, go back to the desert, back to the Sinai, because that 40 years in the wilderness that Moses led the Jewish people was a purification process before they were allowed to enter the Holy Land. So the concept was that returning to the desert was a purification process. And it also refers to Jesus' 40 days in the wilderness when Satan tempted him. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and Holy Spirit, now and ever, into ages.